was nice.
Nicer than the other takes. Yeah, this one, no alternative takes for this one. We went with the best we could. I came to know about this Methodist church through another booking I had. I think it was December or November 2018, the year before, where I got booked for a session on some, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a Ugandan gospel album. Yeah, I was just struck by this the stained glass. I'm a sucker for stained glass. If you really know me, you know I want stained glass in my house one day. Yeah, it was all yellow. The whole place was just golden, and yeah, it felt very hallowed. And I knew I had to try and do something there again. And I happened to know someone working at the church, Ethan Salo, a drummer. He was studying with us at college while we were there. We were all on the stage, but there wasn't really dividers or partitions between us. I think there was something around the drum kit, but it was very minimal.
There's literally settings on my reverb pedal, which is like gives you hall or like church, so that sonically that was really cool. And also I think more so just like what Keegs is saying, just the environment of the lighting and how it feels in that kind of space. It's a different feeling from like all being in your headphones in a tiny room, which is also has its like merits obviously, but kind of just feels a bit different.
You played together over a long period of time as MSMF, which is all the initials of your last name.
Well done for getting it right first time.
Thank you. It was a mixture of that, the recording, right? Because it was myself and Spoo there, but then we also had Asher and Buddy. So I think Asher, I've jammed with a few times, and I mean, I know him quite well. But with Buddy, it was like meeting him for the first time, like musically. So it was a bit of a fresh mixture of that push and pull of like familiarity, but also a new sound, especially on the drums. Yeah. Like I think Asher brought a really cool new sound to what we'd been used to before.
I'd say at least you'd want like a bassist or drummer who's familiar with the things already. If you're not down to rehearse a whole new band and work it in. Yeah, that's kind of a situation I generally try to stay away from. Like I like working with musicians or performing with musicians or recording with musicians who are familiar with the things and who I'm comfortable with. Yeah, there wasn't, like you said, a nice balance in that session.
In this situation, especially those songs, I'd been around Keegan writing those songs for like years before that. Like, I don't know, like 4 years before.
Basically, yeah.
I feel like my sound's also been part of writing those songs with Keegan, and vice versa, like with my stuff. Like Keegan's played my stuff since it was kind of an idea.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about the royalties.
It's yeah. But with Keegs' music, it's like I've had a long time to kind of find a foothold in it. Like Musenberg specifically used to be a song that would kind of meanders harmonically, and it took a while for me to find like sort of a pathway through it. But I think I'm quite grateful that we recorded it at that point. Once I'd played it so many times with him, and he'd also had me playing the melody with him. So it's kind of like the way I thought about that song was pretty much melodic and less about the chords, which is quite unique, because I think sometimes musicians I don't think it's the right thing to do, but just think of, okay, what are the chords? Okay, I know theoretically what works over these chords, and I'm just going to play that. But with this tune, it's more like hearing the melody the whole time in my head, and then just playing off that, which I thought made for a good solo, because I don't think I overplayed, and it was a nice guide.
Yo, I don't know how he does it, eh? How he's just everywhere. Like that's another. I spoke about Mandla earlier. That's another dude that I'm very inspired by, and who I hope to, whose footsteps I hope to follow in, with how prolific he is and how he manages to fit in with so many ensembles. And I don't know exactly why he said yes in the first place, but I'm glad he did. And yeah, big ups to Buddy.
Yeah. I did get in my head a little bit, because I'm like, oh, Buddy is soloing. Before, whether it was before or after, it's like, okay, now I need to take a solo.
Is Musenberg where you take the one before?
Okay,
yeah,
so Sorry Elephants, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a funny experience, but it's like got in my head a little bit, but it was so nice to play with him, and he has that rich sound, so, and I think it brought the songs to life, and in another way, having another horn with that depth to it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that answer. I didn't write that. That's your touch. Ding ding ding! You did it again. Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay, I'll book you again, Tom.
Yeah.
I'll book you again.
They can't hear what we're listening to, eh?
We can get a little bit, yeah.
So you're just having our little moment.